Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 16th through the 22nd, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. Oi, what is this? Is this a fire sign reading? I'm in the wrong energies. The overall energy for the reading, well, this would be the only possible, no, there's another one, indication of wands of fire, but 10 of wands, that's heaviness, that's things feeling quite hard here. In the recent past, the 7 of swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Ooh, this is someone that didn't put themselves first at all. Really not doing that for themselves, and I feel like it's you. It could be some other energy you're dealing with, but I feel like this one's on you. Where you put yourself anywhere but first. You know? I don't know through which circumstances here. I have no idea. We'll figure it out as we go along. In the current situation, the 7 of Cups, the Death card, the Ace of Wands. Huh. This is interesting. Because it's kind of showing up as one of those when you're finally moving on, or when you finally moved on from a situation, it looks like it's coming back. When you're in that place of nothing really affects me in this anymore, I've gone over everything that I could have possibly gone over, and I'm done with this, bam, it comes back up like a freaking boomerang. I don't know what within this situation comes back, but something is coming back. In the immediate future, the 5 of Cups, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Ooh, two very logical people discussing energies of the past. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be quite interesting. Let's talk about it logically. You heard me. Then you heard me. What did that cause for you? I don't know, because I can't feel, because I'm logic about things. What about you? Same thing. So we're not feeling much, but let's talk about it. No, I'm taking it to the extreme, but it should be an interesting statistic about the past. So I don't know what this is, but let's clarify. Let's see. Let me see the 10 of Wands. Let's see what's so hard here. Nothing's hard. Oh, well, yeah. The 9 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles. So what was hard and what still kind of weighs heavy is the fact that someone didn't put themselves first for a very long time. But now they are. Interesting, because I love to see that contrast of, okay, I didn't do that, but now I'm doing it, or I did that, but now I'm not doing it, you know, and which one's better. And there's always that step into healing that shows, like this one, for example, is that freaking huge leap into healing. And it feels so good to flip the page, you know, where, okay, this time around I'm putting myself first. Maybe I didn't do it back then, and it's not a maybe, it's a for sure kind of an energy, but I'm doing it now. It's interesting, especially because something is coming back from there. So it's kind of almost like testing you, like, are you really putting yourself first? 7 of Swords there in the past. 4 of Swords, the Sun, the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Something happened here. Someone left at some point. Ultimately, this situation brought in a lot of healing for you. A lot of healing. Ultimately. Because I feel like in the beginning it wasn't pleasant at all. But it's one of those things where you're looking back and you're like, as much as you probably went through hell and back through this one, you may have a little bit of feeling of gratefulness over it, that it happened in that way, you know, because feels like it brought you into your own growth, your own healing. Let me do the Queen of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil. Yeah, it's in your actions there, you know, where you think you're putting yourself first through what you're doing, but you're actually not. You know, you think, oh, this is what I want. For me, this is the best thing. But you're possibly putting your needs away because you think in the moment that something makes you feel good. And it's like, I'm going to give up on my own needs to accomplish this that lasts like 5 minutes or something. But I put myself aside to do something that I feel, or I think I feel that this is the best thing to do. But it's for another energy. You know what I mean? It's kind of subtle in there, because it is very tricky in the way that you actually think you're doing that for you. And you are putting yourself first. But you're not really. And it's very unhealthy, by the way. It shows up in there. You know? I do see a little bit of a hiccup to this energy. Like you're not ready to jump full in that energy of doing possibly for others, but thinking you're doing for yourself. So there's always that little bit of hesitation in the beginning, but it goes away fast enough that, okay, I'll do it. So there's something within you that tells you, no, this is not putting yourself first, but you ignore that pretty fast, you know. Let's do the Temperance card in the recent past there. Page of Wands, Two of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah, you try to work with this other energy by the looks of it. You didn't try to work, you waited. You waited for a little bit. For something to happen here, for something to come through. I don't know if it did or not, but it looks like you were on hold. Huh. Let's do the Seven of Cups in the current situation. The Fool, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands. This energy keeps on coming back. You're done with something, you're moving on, there's you and there's a situation you've been dealing with. This chapter closed, you're here. This one's back here. You're here and you keep on moving away, you know, further and further away from it. As you move, something from here, not exactly this energy, but something from here cuts you off as you move. And it's like, hey, I'm here. You know, something. I don't know what it is. If it's an energy, if it's a person attached to the energy, I have no idea. It could be a memory of something, but I doubt that it's so. I feel like it's a little bigger. Because I see, you know, part of the energy coming through and just kind of cutting you off and being like, hey, what's up? You know? You seem to be moving further, but it comes with you for a little bit there. So I don't know what the hell this is. Let's see the Death card. The Strength card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it took a lot for you to come back to yourself after whatever happened there in the past within the situation, but I do see the ending of it, and I do see you pulling yourself up and having a lot of support around you while you were doing that. So it's quite interesting, but it's kind of like you're pointing me towards the work you've put into this to pick yourself back up and to find yourself through this. You know, and again, just like that energy from the past there, it's almost like a little bit of a grateful kind of an energy that shows up for this, ironically, you know, because it made you stronger, or it made you get in contact with who you truly are, basically. You know, it led you back to you. So this must have been a tough one, because usually those ones are kind of sending us right back to us. Let's do the Ace of Wands. Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Oof. the energy wants to come through. Remember that energy where you're moving on and then something cuts you off, and as an energy it does cut you off. The person is a little behind there, the person that carries the energy, because it's like there's a lot of overthinking in the way, and that prevents them from actually showing up here, but they're shooting up arrows of energy that end up cutting you off, basically. And the person is also a little bit upset because they are in their head about things. They're, over analyzing things here. So I don't know what this is, but I see it belonging to whatever was done in the past there for you. Let's do the Five of Cups, speaking of the past, in the future. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords. The past is coming back. That's what I keep getting. Past is coming back. Past is coming back. I don't have any clue what the hell that means. It's coming back with, or it tries to come back with, a lot of love. There's also some sort of an energy in there that's pulling on that love, that's kind of worried. So I don't even know what the hell is going on here. But I'm looking at the past and the future, and it's looking like it's coming back. Which, I love the notion of time. It makes no sense. But it's interesting. Yeah, there's some sort of a stress factor attached to it. Let's get to the logical conversation about the past here. Let's get to the statistics of this happiness and love. For the King of Swords, you get the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Yes, it almost feels like these two individuals right here are trying to keep serious about stuff, right? Like, let's talk about things. And I'm it's laughable for me because I see the energies underneath, and it's like, dude, you're deep. You're attached to a sense of feeling. Why show up like, why so serious? We need to talk about this. Okay, talk, but don't be so serious about it. You know what I mean? Almost like they're trying to put up a face in front of one another, and it's the same freaking face. Like, at least change it a little bit, look a little different than they are. Oh no, they're putting up that face, I'm gonna put up mine, and it's gonna be the same as theirs. Ha! I'll get them. So I don't know who's who at this point, because both of you are the same. But whoever's showing up here as almost like the one in charge for Let's Talk, is very in tune with themselves. And it's coming from an energy of inside of them there, of truthfulness, of listening to their intuition or following their intuition. Their intuition is what leads them to open up this possibility here for this serious conversation. It's still funny to me because I'm like, this is not funny. No, this is not serious. It's funny. They're trying to make it so serious though. Let's do the Queen of Swords. Same thing. Both very in tune with themselves, but both so serious. This energy right here seems to be a little bit confused, a little bit. They're not really understanding what attracts them to this other energy, what connects them to this other energy. They're still kind of trying to look for answers, and that's where I feel like this energy is a little more serious than the other one, in terms of they're more in their head about things rather than into what they feel. But they still have that part of them that's very strong in terms of what they feel. They're just covering it up with, let's have a serious conversation here. Okay, let's. So definitely two energies meeting to possibly open up and be truthful. The more they stay in this serious energy, probably not the whole truth is going to come out to the table, because the truth stands in their hearts, not in their heads. From their heads, they can control and manipulate how the truth comes out, you know. So I'm not sure exactly what this is. I feel like it's mostly one of those things, let me show you how smart I am, but let me show you how smart I am, but let's be serious about things because this is a serious topic here, or let's just kind of show one another that we're made of stone and we don't really care about shit. Which neither of those situations are valid and true here. So they already started off not in the truth necessarily, but so I have no idea, but you're one of these. And I'm not sure if you're responding to them because they're showing up like that, or they're responding to you because you're showing up like that. Ultimately, it's like, why so serious? You know? I get it. It's serious stuff here. It's big stuff. But it's also truthful stuff. You know, or it's supposed to be. So we don't have to, you know, cut it into seriousness. I don't know why it's so funny that it's showing up so friggin' serious. Let's see what the universe has. Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card. Yeah, this is about some sort of a commitment. And I feel like at some point in time, things kind of went south. They're trying possibly to come back. But let's bring it back in a serious way. I don't know. I have no idea what the... Like, these energies are going to stick with me because I haven't seen this. I don't think I've ever seen it in a reading. Like, let's talk seriously about this. Let's be so serious about life that, you know, life is serious, death is serious, everything is serious. Breathing is serious. Loving is so freaking serious, it's not even funny. I don't know. I'm thrown off by this energy. But anyways, and the funny part is that the both are doing it. So it's like, okay, I can't really pin it on you or them, or I'm going to put it on the both of you because you're both the same here. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.